This week on NBC Connect, I catch up with Baldwin High School alum and American Idol finalist Nika Nashay about her Idol experience and her upcoming concert right here in Milledgeville. Join us. Hello and welcome to NBC Connect. I'm your host, April Bragg, and today my guest is Nika Nashay, 2007 Baldwin High School alum and most recently American Idol finalist. Nika, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you back at home. It's wonderful to see you. You've grown up so much since we first met back when you were in elementary school here. But for many people, you know, American Idol was their first opportunity to learn about you. Even though you are a hometown girl, you've been away for a little while. I'm graduating back in '07. So let's talk a little bit about your history before we get into your Idol experience. Tell me about your musical inspirations and how you discovered your passion for music.
Okay. Started way back when I was 4 years old. I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina, me and my family. My dad was my biggest inspiration because he was also a singer. He was a gospel singer. And we used to just sing and, you know, practice and do many songs. We were really big gospel fans. So we just sing. And from that point, my mom discovered my talent, her and my father, and from that point, we was just singing.
Okay, Nika, I know when you were here in Baldwin County, you were very much influenced by music and the arts. Tell me a little bit about some of your experiences there.
All right, it started with elementary, being a part of the choir there, the chorus there. Middle school, when I joined the band with Mr. Bragg, it also elevated from there, and then he influenced me to join the fine arts program in the Baldwin High School. So
And you did band, chorus, you were in Chicago and some other shows. I think, were you in Ragtime as well?
I did do Ragtime.
Yeah. So a well-rounded balance there too.
Right. And so they just really influenced me and showed me the history of music and how broad it is. So I really took that in consideration and took advantage of that, learning about the different aspects of music and just elevated from there.
Well, and I think something that has always fascinated me, about you and many other budding musicians. Of course, full disclosure, Mr. Bragg is my husband. And so I've watched you, from the time you started playing French horn in middle school and playing cymbals in the Baldwin Marching Pride. But you also had an opportunity, as a middle schooler to front a jazz band, and to watch that confidence just elevate and those opportunities that you were able to experience as a young, growing musician, I think is so impressive. And also just the versatility, how important it is for you to learn how to read music and to play an instrument as well as using your voice, in the most effective way possible.
Right. And I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed those different, being a part of, everything. So it really made me to become the person who I am now, being a part of that and learning and having someone to teach and coach me.
Right.
So it was a great opportunity, and I think that helped a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's great. And I know after high school, I know you previously auditioned for American Idol and didn't make it all the way through. But you're also, like anybody else, you're also furthering yourself through your education. You also holding down a job. Tell us a little bit about what you've got going on there.
Okay, I'm currently a senior at Kennesaw State University. However, I'm not studying music. I'm studying exercise science, which is my second passion.
Yeah.
So that's going really great. And I'm also working. I work with the magnificent company, Best Buy. I love all the employees there, my management. They are really behind me with my music. So it's a blessing to have someone to be a part of that, and as far as my job, and working on music.
Yeah, you're in the studio almost every time we talk.
Right. Working, just meeting different producers, meeting different writers, and just being in the family, a group, surrounding myself around a group of musicians and singers like myself. So it's tough at some times because you're battling out three things, school, work, and then my passion. So But overall, I know it's going to be very rewarding. So
Yeah.
I love what I'm doing.
Well, tell me what drives you. I mean, I know as, you know, mother with 2 small kids and working with the chamber and everything else as a volunteer, that it can become overwhelming. And I remember having that same experience, of course, not at the same level as a college student, and just juggling all of that. Tell us what drives you and what keeps you grounded through all of this.
Prayer. Prayer, definitely. But I have to give recognition to my mom and my best friend, Philip. Philip Inger, he graduated with me in 2007. So they are the main 2 people that keep me going. Like every day they're calling saying, you know, don't forget to do this, make sure we do that. And my mom is consistently on me. She's a great manager. And I really love that about her, stands consistent. So they really drive me, and, you know, just trying to be an inspiration to others, you know, especially from my town. You know, it's been very small here, and, you know, I just want to show the upcoming that, you know, we can do it and it's possible.
Absolutely.
So that keeps me going.
Well, you're such an inspiration, and I enjoyed you, you know, as a student, and fortunately had the opportunity to work with you in Junior Miss, now Distinguished Young Women, overall talent winner, no doubt. I mean, who would have picked anybody else? But when we come back, we're going to talk to Nika about her experience at American Idol and get a glimpse of her audition video. So stay with us.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
It's so shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Did you take your medicine?
Oh, gosh, I forgot it.
Her nurse,
Need a claim number?
her personal assistant,
Let me just grab a...
her housekeeper, her cook, her accountant. When I started taking care of Mom, I didn't realize the challenge of playing so many roles. But above all, I'm still her daughter.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving to connect with experts and other caregivers. Together we can better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Welcome back to NBC Connect. I'm here with Nika Nashay. And Nika, we were just getting ready to talk about your experience at Idol. So for all those Idol hopefuls out there, I know the road is not always as easy as it seems. Tell us a little bit about your journey from the first time you auditioned to actually making it through as a finalist.
Okay. First, I want to say this. It is a very long wait. So it was a long wait, but it was well worth it. I've tried out for American Idol 3 times before.
Really?
3 times before I actually got through this last round, before I got the furthest. So basically what we do is the first round, it's like in June, like in the summertime. So it is a ton of people.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, the wait is long, but it's well worth it. I learned a trick though. So for all you Idol fans or hopes out there, let me tell you, it's about the song choice. I realized that this last time that I auditioned, because previous rounds, the songs that I were choosing just weren't, enough to get
dynamic
through.
enough.
So I picked a song that really showed my range. So that got me through the door. So after I made it through the first round, there's no other rounds. So it's like 3 rounds.
Yeah, because you have screening rounds with producers before you ever get in front of anybody that we would see on TV.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. It's not what you just see. It's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, a lot of pre-work.
A lot of pre-work. So I got through that round, which takes about another 2 or 3 months afterwards, after this summer audition. Yeah. So, and then you go through a round of producers. So it's like 2 other rounds before you even get to the
TV.
Celebrity judges.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I actually made it past those. The trick was to get a song that shows your range.
Yes.
So I did that, and I actually made it to the celebrity judges.
Yes.
And I knew once I got there that I probably could get in, but I was still nervous.
Yeah.
So, you know, I chose Aretha Franklin, which is choose a song that they may know. And so I chose that song, which turned out to be a great song. I actually got J-Lo to sing with me a little
I know.
bit.
You had backup singers. It was great. She and Harry both were singing with you.
Right, which was awesome. It was an honor. So, and then I just, you know, from there went to Hollywood, and Hollywood week is a very, very, very intense week. You barely get any sleep. You have to, you know, work with people with different personalities. You have a roommate you may not know.
The group rounds are always a challenge for me as a performer because you're not evaluated in groups at all. I mean, it's a solo competition, but the fact that they put you in groups, I mean, you have to work with people.
You have to.
You know, in this industry. But it's always very interesting to see the toll that groups take on different people and how, I mean, you had a situation you just had to overcome and rise above, which you did so gracefully. And I'll tell you, social media was pouring out support for Nika Nashay that night because people were concerned, you know, over your group. But you held your own and made it through. And I think the other takeaway for hopefuls is wear great shoes because J-Lo was commenting on your shoes from the first audition.
Right. The image goes a long ways as well. So, yeah, I took all that and put in consideration and just, you know.
What was your favorite part about the experience?
My favorite part about the experience was just having them, the judges, which they didn't show on air, having them to, you know, talk to us and give us advice and, you know, really just drill in us and emphasize that this is your dream. This is what you should be doing. We were tired. They knew we were tired. They knew our voices was very tired, but they were like, they were saying, you know, that's not an excuse. If this is what you want, then you have to, you know, work through it. We know you, we understand that you're tired, but this is what you want.
Right.
So that was the best part because I was like, wow, I'm actually getting, you know, great advice from, you know, celebrities, people who've
seasoned
done
veterans.
Right, veterans.
Yeah, because they're not just celebrities. They're people who've lived this and they've had to pay their dues before they got to where they are now.
Right. So that inspired all of us. And that was just like one of my favorite, you know, parts of the whole audition and the whole process and everything. So.
Well, great. Well, we're going to take a look at some of Nika's highlights right here.
My name is Nika Nashay. I'm from Milledgeville, Georgia, and I decided to audition for American Idol because it is truly a dream, and I want to let the world know what I'm capable of doing vocally. Auditioning in front of the judges today, it was exciting and it was nerve-wracking at the same time, but they kind of warmed everything up when I first walked in and they were talking about my shoes and how high they were. And then we got into the song and I did really well because everybody said yes. When I got the golden ticket, it was like butterflies all over again because I knew what I'm looking forward to next. And my mom, my cousin, and a good friend of mine were there to help celebrate, and we all just rejoiced, tears of joy, and had a really good time, so it was fun. Fantasia is one of my big musical inspirations, not because she won American Idol, but because some of the things that she overcame, she didn't give up, you know, and I feel like that I can do the same thing, being that we're coming from small towns, that we get out and, you know, chase our dreams and just go hard and strive to be the best artist possible. Something that's going to set me apart is my personality. I have a bubbly personality. I love to laugh, I love to have fun, and at the end of the day, I love to get work done. So not only my personality, but also my drive. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna, strive hard to get it done. To learn these songs and to just perform as an artist. I am a Next American Idol because I'm a great person. I have the voice, I have the drive, I have the motivation, encouragement, and I want to let other people know that, hey, we can do this even if we're coming from small areas. So I just want to be that example to set the tone for other artists and be good at it.
For the day I met you, life was so unkind. You're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Can you feel the sun?
Welcome back to the show. I'm talking with Nika Nashe, Baldwin High School alum and American Idol finalist, about her experience at Idol and, most importantly, her upcoming concert here in Milledgeville. So, Nika, tell us when and where and how people can find out more.
Alrighty, I'm so excited to come back home, first of all. Let me say that. The concert will be May the 24th at the Baldwin High School Performing Arts Center.
That's right.
At 7 o'clock. So you guys come out and support.
Yeah.
And you can find the tickets at the Chambers.
Yeah, we have the tickets at the Chamber of Commerce. You can find them on our website at milledgevillega.com. And as you mentioned, you know, this is in partnership with Baldwin High School. And I think this is such a great collaboration. Tell us a little bit about why you're coming back and then what the concert is going to support.
Alrighty. So I'm coming back to support, you know, where it all started, give support to my fans and my family. I just want to, you know, give back to where it all began, you know, and, you know, show, you know, my teachers how far I've come and how I've grown.
And so a portion of the proceeds are going to be given to the fine arts departments at Baldwin High School, so you can get tickets from the Baldwin High School fine arts students as well. And I think it's just a tremendous opportunity for people to get to come out and see you. But this is sort of the first of many, hopefully, in a series. So tell us, you know, what's next for you?
All right. right. Well, I'm working on an EP right now, so I'm consistently in the studio. I want to get out a single by the end of this year. So I'm really looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
because you're doing a lot of your own music now, too.
Right. And so I will be performing a couple songs that I'm going to put out at the concert. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm working on videos and, just working, building the social media and getting music out there. So
Yeah.
I'm
And for
very
your
excited.
concert on the 24th, you're bringing some of your friends from American Idol with you. Tell us who's coming and what we can expect from that experience.
All right, so we have Clark King, he's coming, and we have Melanie Porras. They are two amazing, phenomenal singers, and I'm so excited for them to come down. They are very excited as well, and I just know you guys are going to be in for a treat. They're going to give a magnificent show, and they're very excited as well. So we're all excited and we're ready to put on a great show.
Yeah, that's great. And of course, we've got our very first Milledgeville Idol. John Peeler is going to be involved, and tickets are only $10, so it's affordable for people, but also an opportunity for them to get to see you in concert. So we can all say that we knew you win. And then, of course, it's supporting, the furthering of this kind of opportunity for other students in our community, who are interested in pursuing music, whether as a career or just a passion. But people will actually have an opportunity to meet you before the concert. Tell us a little bit about what y'all have going on that Thursday night.
Okay, so Thursday night we will have, we will get together at Chick-fil-A. So we'll have like a spirit week, and it's like a meet and greet, so you can come out, meet, and meet and greet and have fun and just enjoy the night. So it's from 5 to 8, Thursday, May the 22nd.
Yeah. And that'll be right here at Chick-fil-A at Milledgeville. You'll have an opportunity to meet Nika and Ashay, and I'm sure they can get autographs and photos and things like that. But just a tremendous opportunity for the community to feel the love and to get to interact with you. So I think that's so important. And something else that's been fun pulling this together has been looking through some of the old clips and photos of you. So I think those are going to be a special surprise for you. And then you guys have some special things in store for the concert as well, too.
Right.
So tell us, I guess, after the concert, where people can find information about you online, following you on social media.
Social media, you can follow me at Nika_Nashay, or same thing for Instagram, and Nika Nashay for Facebook. And that'll be where all my performances, upcoming performances and everything you can find there.
That's great. Well, again, the concert is on Saturday, May the 24th at Baldwin High School in the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are available at the Chamber of Commerce, at Baldwin High School, or at milledgevilleGA.com. And you can also check out the website for more information on Nika and upcoming events. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.